In news just coming in, barely 5 months after he was appointed, the Indian hockey coach Paul Van Haas has been sacked by Hockey India. That after a very public spat with the president of the association, Narinder Batra. Van Haas did not join the national hockey camp that began on Sunday. He was supposed to return to the camp on the 17th, but did not do so. Problems began between the outspoken Van Haas and the association president during the recently concluded Hockey World League Semifinals in Antwerp. While Van Haas was reasonably satisfied with the team's fourth place finish in the tournament, Batra made his disappointment very public.
Paul, if you could first confirm to us, there are lots of reports of whether you have been sacked. If you could clarify to us what's going on.
Yes, I have been sacked. I'm fired. I'm fired, and 1 week after the Belgium tournament, I was fired by Hockey India.
Was this communicated to you by someone? Was it communicated verbally or on email?
Verbally by Roelant Oltmans, and then I confirmed it on email to Roelant. He was asked to replace me. That was on Friday the 10th, and on the Monday we had some contacts, and on Monday the 13th I confirmed it to him that my time with Hockey India was over, and Dr. Batra has asked him to send me the message.
Well, Hockey India, in fact, we checked with Mr. Batra and with Roelant. They seem to have not had any communication with you. But when you're saying that Roelant told you verbally about it and then later on email, did he tell you what the reason was for your sacking?
No. There's no. So what I got on mail is. So therefore, I didn't respond to the press for 1 week because I was told to wait, and the official letter was on the way to me.
Right.
And that was so after the 13th, I had this email contact also with Roelant, and the 14th again email contact. And there.
This email communication of yours on the 13th was with Roelant Oltmans?
Yes.
All right.
14th, I have everything in written.
All right.
So, and the 14th, I was told that official documents were on their way.
Okay.
And now, yes.
Paul, what do you reckon could have been the reason? Is it because of the team's performance in Belgium? Is it because of an altercation you may have had with the president? What do you reckon may have gone wrong for them to tell you that you're being sacked?
Yeah, I do think that the incident with after the quarterfinal, that Dr. Batra stepped on the pitch and spoke to the players, and I didn't like that, and I sent him off the pitch. I didn't think that was the time or the place to address to the players. So because he was criticizing them fiercely, and well, that's not also on the pitch. That's not his job, but it's my job, and so there are other times and places for a president to do that if he wants that. But so I do think that incident set the tone.
Okay. This is obviously a bit of a crisis then for Indian hockey. We're about a year away from the Olympics. If given a chance, Paul, would you come back to work with this team?
Yes. I have never stepped out.
Right.
That's why I wanted to make that clear. I saw some reports, and also from Hockey India.
Okay.
That's not fair. If you sack me, if you fire me, okay, that is possible. They have the authority, the power to do so.
Okay.
But don't blame it on me that I'm not there, because they didn't ask me to go to be at the camp.
Right.
I was not informed, and nobody sent me a ticket.
Okay.
So that proves it. That proves it. So the reason I'm not there is they don't want me to be there, and that was very clear already 1 week after Belgium.
Paul, do you reckon then, is this just like a case of miscommunication, like you're saying, emails going back and forth, or is there like a more serious problem? Is it just the incident that you had of, asking Mr. Batra to step out of the field during that quarterfinal match, or is there more than what meets the eye?
I don't know. You have to ask Dr. Batra, but
Okay.
What I don't like is they have to, if he says I cannot handle that, or I don't want that, or okay, that's fair enough. But they have to be honest about it. What I don't like, especially, is now that they like to put the blame on me. But sorry, for the official way is I have been told not to come to India anymore.
Okay.
And they don't want to have me as coach anymore.
Okay.
So that's
because Paul, because you have those emails on you, and of course, I mean, there is then the case of Hockey India then being dishonest and saying that they don't know anything. Would it be please possible for you to share that email exchange with me? I can give you my email address.
Yeah, let's wait a little bit.
Okay.
I just waited with my reaction.
Right.
In the hope that they would just also be fair and just said yes.
Yeah. True.
But so you know, that can happen. I don't complain that, but take the responsibility that you have sent me home, and that's what they don't know. They don't do, and that's what I don't like. So this is too early stage. This is the too early stage, but I just wanted to make sure it's not me. I didn't step out. I didn't say I don't come anymore. I didn't say I will not be there. But I was fired exactly 1 week after the Belgium, and I'm waiting for the official documents in the meantime. So that's what happened.
Well, Suprita has been speaking at length to the coach, who now has said categorically that he was in fact sacked. Suprita, a very different narrative coming out there from Paul van Haas. We've heard about how he failed to appear at the national team's camp, also how he didn't in fact give a report on the team's performance. So there's been all of this stuff in the public domain. But Paul van Haas now going on record to say that this is specifically because of his problems with Narinder Batra and the fact that he didn't want him there as coach anymore.
That's right, Ankita. That seems to have, triggered things off. It was during that quarter-final match of India's during the World Hockey League in Belgium, and when Hockey India President Mr. Narinder Batra had stepped onto the turf for a while to speak with the players, the coach had said, "You're not supposed to be here," and had asked him to leave the turf. And like you heard Paul van Haas saying, he thought, as a coach, I thought that that's the place where I need to be, and I need to speak with my players, not the president, which is why I had asked him to leave. But clearly that didn't go down well, with Hockey India's president. Also, meanwhile, the team started training after that tournament training, and the coach, in fact, was supposed to join the side on the 17th, but it's the 20th today, and there's been no communication really whatsoever from Paul van Haas's side with his officials. Meanwhile, Hockey India has formed a committee, a 9-member committee, to look into the issue. In fact, Paul van Haas, the only one not having submitted his report from that tour to Hockey India, which is also something that the officials and selectors wanted to have a look at. So, with no communication with Van Haas in all these days and no report from his side either, 24th of July is the date that was set by Hockey India to, to have this emergency meeting and to discuss really what the future is going to be like. Hockey India on its side is still denying the fact that they have sacked him. They have said that officially we haven't sacked him. We haven't asked him to leave the Indian team. We haven't given him a termination letter. We still are going to go ahead with the meeting. But like Paul van Haas very clearly says, that he doesn't have just verbal communication but also email communication with the high performance director of Hockey India, Roelant Oltmans, saying that you are no longer needed, your services are no longer needed with the Indian hockey team.
All right, Suprita, thanks for bringing us that.